of the store?
Yeah, this store.
Oh, privilege and clothes
Oh,
under.
that's so cool. How about your jacket?
Oh, Adidas.
Adidas, alright. Jacket? Forever 21? Well, y'all look beautiful today. That's something I could tell you guys. All of us here are gathered together for one main reason. Fashion. Fashion is the new expression of individuality and art. Today I'm going to be speaking about fast fashion. Today it is very easy for us to buy trendy clothing at such a cheap cost. But despite of the advantages of what fast fashion can bring us, we really know and understand where our clothes are coming from. My goal here tonight is to shine a light in the most underrated causes in the fashion industry and to be able to empower you today. On the other side of the fashion industry is a darker place we as a community hold a strong responsibility in. For we have an earth that continues to suffer through the cycles of fashion and people that are forced to silence their hurting. Did you know that only 10% of our clothes that we donate ends up in thrift stores, while the rest are dumped into countries like Bangladesh and Haiti for garbage? Most of the material used to make our clothes today are non-biodegradable. Monsanto holds a monopoly control in today's genetically modified cotton seeds, which allows to absorb more nitrogen fertilizers, but harms our land, atmosphere, and creates an imbalance in our ecosystem. 1 out of 4 in all the population of the world now works somewhere in the fashion industry, making it the second largest industry today. Many factory workers are underpaid with wages of $10 a month, working over 16 hours every single day. 3 out of 60 are involved in child labor, specifically in countries like Bangladesh, as they face verbal and sexual assault every single day. Workers' rights are simply voided in these 4 walls. Some claim to have reported some of the issues with the Hazaras building facility, but instead of getting hurt, these women were trapped in a room where they were tortured with scissors, constantly punched in the stomach, and smashed their heads against the wall. Wednesday, April 24, 2013, I don't know if you guys heard about it, Rana Plaza, a factory that is 9 stories high, exporting 40 million clothes, where 60% goes to Europe, 23% goes to the US, and 5% to Canada, has collapsed, killing thousands of factory workers. January 2014 in Cambodia, workers protested a demand of increase in wage. But again, instead of being heard by the government, open fire were released with live rounds as they beat up many to death. This battleground continued for straight 2 days. The most recent protest for this case was in December 2016 in Bangladesh. Shocking? But sadly, we have all been a part of it. What made me question as an individual is how unfair is it for me to hold the freedom that I have right now, while there are young children in these sweatshops who unfortunately was born in a different country and cannot receive a better life as I was much blessed with here in Canada. It's not fair, and we can't take part in this anymore, because we all can do so much better. We must start today. I believe the time was created so movement may take place. Our goal is to live a legacy that will last longer than our lifetime. So here are the first steps we can do. Number 1, educate yourself. As Nelson Mandela once said, never remain in the dark of ignorance. Education is one of the most powerful weapons which you can use to change the world. Once you educate yourself, you're left with choices. Do your own research, and I highly recommend watching a documentary that has wrought my heart. It's called True Cost, available free on Netflix. Number 2, reevaluate your own individual decisions. It is in the small choices you and I make that creates the future's destiny. Whether that means taking new steps in our shopping routines, supporting local ethical clothing businesses, buying more basic clothing with great quality that would last you years of usage, instead of buying more and throwing more, because we as consumers are part of the problem, but we can also be the solution. Number 3, if you are a clothing company, you have the responsibility to ensure not only the selling front of your business succeeds, But each and everyone here has a circle of influence that are capable of creating something more beneficial in our culture today. I believe every member has a name, every name has a story, and every story matters. So, which leads us to number 4. Use your voice, your platform. This is more than a fashion show. This is a time and a place. An opportunity to create something new and life-giving that our future generation will be very, very proud to see. So please remember, it starts with you, me, and us. Together as a community, we can. Thank you.